Buenos dias, good people. I am in El Cerrito. I'm staying in this little cabin, little off-grid cabin, and I was noticing I was getting jaw pain. I stayed here 3 nights. I'm feeling much better today because I figured it out. There's so much is going on when you're traveling and everything, but I figured out basically there's dirty electricity on the 110. So this little outlet is running 110, and with a AM radio, this is an old one. It's an old Radio Shack. It's model 12-467. So with this thing, you can turn it on, and when it sounds like the ocean, that's normal, that's nothing, just white noise, that's nothing. But when you can hear that buzzing, right? So you can see it comes off, maybe like the sound goes away maybe 5 feet away. Can't really hear it. And now here's the bedroom right here. So this is where the head would be, right? So I was getting jaw pain all night, so I slept over here. So I had myself like on the sideways, and I woke up and my jaw pain is gone. So there you go, dirty electricity. It's coming from the inverters. When you're off grid and you need regular 110 power, which is the common regular plug, it has to invert the energy. It comes from clean solar energy, direct current DC, and then it has to become a waveform, which is inverted, and that's unnatural. That's not normal. Now that in its own self is one thing, but the other, what happens is that to convert it from the direct into a sine wave, it creates a noise, it's a frequency. And some of those frequencies, they create harmonics. Like all of our whole body and life is just vibrating atoms. And so in musical notes, you can find octaves and harmonies, and there's all these different relationships between frequencies. And so this is a new category of knowledge for humanity and engineers and scientists to understand. The easy answer is just to avoid it. That's the easy thing. So I told these guys, like, the easy thing is just take these 110 wires and just remove them from around the bedroom, and like don't have them right where there's a chair. Like he has it right here next to where they had the chair, and it's a nice view. Like just put the 110 in a corner, or like the better way is you get a point of use inverter. Instead of having one main inverter that runs across everything, you have a point of use inverter. So you can just turn it on when you need it, charge your devices, when you're done, turn it off. And most importantly, turn it off at night and not have any wires near your bed. I believe it is possible to run just straight DC wires, and you can have just really simple DC systems, because that doesn't have the same noise problem. However, the more little devices you start adding to your system, you add the potential for these noise frequencies, and each manufacturer is different. There's no standard. So it's a bit of a Wild West journey, and I'll be buying things for my systems and testing them out and finding out which ones are clean and which ones are not. Ultimately, it's like the simplest is the better at this point, but I'm also open to trying new things. So that's my little update about dirty electricity, living off grid, solar, and most importantly, everyone says here, pura vida, meaning pure life. And so pure life to me is to live in a pure environment and to remove any unnatural sources of irritants to the body. And this to me is just it's a low level stress. And I'm not drinking coffee. I feel amazing. I'm on my raw diet. I just had a smoothie with raw eggs, raw milk, raw honey, and some fresh pineapple. And I am just like buzzing. I feel amazing. I also woke up, I had chia seeds with the milk and the honey that I soak overnight. That's been my breakfast. And these guys were having fried tortillas with cheese and, big cups of coffee. And, that works too. We can eat heavy foods and then we can stimulate ourselves. And that's how a lot of the world is functioning. But I'm really excited to be figuring this out, cracking the codes. What's it going to take for optimal health? How can we wake up with good energy? How can we get great sleep? And a lot of this is uncovering this EMF challenge it's invisible. You can't see it, but with tools and technology, we can measure it, quantify it, understand it, and then solve it. Much love. One other thing to show you is, so they have the 110 here by the head of the bed, right? Looks like the cords go through here somewhere. Oh, and I see another plug over there. And what a lot of the world's doing is they're taking it from the AC to a converter back to DC. But what we can do is you can take the solar and go straight into USB without needing to go AC back to DC. The reason we have this system, the reason we have AC, is because when electricity first started, they realized that you could send energy longer distances that would be more efficient. So this technology won because it was a centralized power generation. One huge power system that went for miles and miles and miles. So, but now we can generate power locally. We don't need AC, we don't need this. Most of the devices, like our refrigerators and most things, actually run on DC. So we're converting it to this and then converting it away. And every time you convert it, you lose energy, you lose, it's wasteful. It's wasteful and it's unhealthy and it's time to go.